Hey, my friend, it's Anthony. And in this video, I'm going to share with you my experience and the things I discovered about myself by doing this 3-day juice challenge. And if you stick around to the end of this video, I'm going to share with you the results, and not only the results, how it transformed my life. So let's go into this video and stay tuned for these results. Let's get into the video. The reason I challenged myself to do this 3-day juice cleanse is because I did juice cleanses before, and the first time I lost like 10 pounds, the second time I lost like 8 pounds. But how many know when you lose something, your mind tells you you have to find it. You have to be careful with the words that you use. And I use the word, I'm going to lose this weight. I'm going to lose these pounds. And when you lose something, your mind says, let's go find it. And my body said, I'm going to listen to my mind. We're going to find this weight that you lost. And the weight came back in another form. We know that energy never dies. It just transforms itself into another form. And it transformed itself into Doritos and potato chips and Cheetos. And I love to eat. I told you in the other videos in this series, I love to eat. I love to taste food. I love to eat food. I love food so much. Like my grandmother's pound cake make you. One of the scribes said, your mother's pound cake so good, your tongue will jump out your mouth and smack your teeth. When she said that, that's how much I love to eat. I love to eat food. But I took one Cheetos, one Doritos, and one piece of chip, and then it turned into a bag of chips, and then it turned into a bowl of Doritos, and it turned into a plate of nachos. And even though I lost the weight and gained some back, I was still ahead. But then I realized it can get out of hand because I love to eat. I had Chinese food. Eat the chicken wings with the hot sauce and the mambo sauce. If you're in Maryland, you know what the mambo sauce and all of that stuff. All those foods I wanted to eat, but I said, no, I have to be healthy. I have to be wealthy. I have to be wise. So that's why I challenged myself for this 3-day cleanse, because I want to be there when my daughter gets married. I want to be there when she has grandchildren. I want to play with my grandchildren. I want to be able to get on the ground, play with my grandchildren, and get back up without worrying about my knees being achy. One of my friends said, when you get older, you're going to meet Arthur. I said, who's Arthur? Arthritis. I don't claim that for my life. But when she said that, that was funny. But I do not want that for my life. I want to be around as a promise that God said you're going to live to be 120 years old. I want to live to be 120 years old, healthy, wealthy, and wise. That's why I started this challenge or this 3-day juice cleanse. And it wasn't that bad. The cleanse wasn't that bad. The juices tasted different from the first company that I tried it with. Their juices had more pulp in it. It was more citrusy, and it had more flavor to it, and it had more consistency to it. This one, it was more watery. It had more liquid in it. And I was like, oh, how is this going to be better than the first one I had? The first one tastes good. This one tasted kind of funny. And you see in the series I did in the other videos, I tasted the celery and lemon. I was like, oh my God, what kind of mess concoction is this? Celery and lemon. I almost regurgitated it. I don't want to say throw it because throw it's not good on video. But I was going to regurgitate it, but I said, no, you can keep it down. I drank it. I didn't drink the whole thing. And a couple of my subscribers was like, oh, you could have drank the whole thing. No, I couldn't. I'm telling the truth. Shame the devil. I couldn't drink the whole thing. I left about that much in the bottle. But the second day I drank some more. When I came, I drank some more. I just took it, drank some more. I might have left this much in the bottle, maybe that much. Yeah, maybe that much in the bottle. But I took more. But the third day, I drank the whole thing, but my body got used to it. My body got used to drinking something healthy. I understand, change sometimes is hard. But my body said, you can do the hard thing, but give me some time to get adjusted to it. So I drank that, the celery and lemon. It's pretty good. I called it nasty the first time, but, I'm used to it now. I got used to it. And then my favorite flavor was the last one. It had citrus, yeah, orange, lemon, and some other stuff in there. And it was orange, and I was drinking it. I was like, this tastes like almost like orange juice. So that was my favorite part of it, the last bottle, because I know it was working on my body. And while I was drinking it, I was saying to myself, this is going to work. This is going to work. And that's one thing I discovered. I discovered